Okay, with the recent economic crisis that TF2 has gone through, there is a huge opportunity to take advantage of on the Steam market right now. Will be a great way to make money. Now is the time to buy unusuals on the Steam market because with this recent catastrophe, it has left unusual prices at an all-time low, which means the overall value for all of them is lower than it should be and should, in theory, spike up to what they were previously prior to the market crash. However, it is only a matter of time before unusuals are selling like they were previously. This only applies to the current situation right now due to the low prices of the unusuals, as people are still quite panicked by the economic crisis that TF2 went through due to the glitch. As well, Valve is going to fix the situation further, which is also going to help raise the current unusual prices. And now, using this crash to our advantage, it is not too late to take advantage of the unusuals being undersold in the market. And what we want to do is look for these undervalued unusuals on the market and compare the prices we can buy them for on the Steam market to the prices they are listed on backpack.tf. We want to find these undervalued unusuals and buy them, as they will go back to selling for what they were truly worth. However, if you are not familiar with the TF2 trading site, backpack.tf, it's a site that provides price guidelines for all items TF2 related. And I personally made $130 off this economic crash and have invested some of it into an unusual to flip for more profit at a later date once the TF2 economy is given a chance to recover from this shocking event. And the TF2 economy will definitely recover, however, it may not recover as high as it previously was, but the values will still end up higher than what they are right now, as the shock of the event will fade away and they will return, everything will go back to business as usual. And another thing is that they may stay down for a bit longer than what they normally would when the economy is like going back up, which will be due to a lack of interest in unusual buying because everyone has them due to this recent update and they're untradeable. So, but we have to look forward to what Valve has in store to recover from this update. And I will be going over for an example of an undervalued item and what we want to specifically look for with an item. Now onto an example of an undervalued item. For example, if we look at this unusual stainless pot with the effect Dead Presidents on it, we can see it's selling for $28.48. However, if we look on backpack.tf, it is selling for around 14 keys, as you can see right there. And so if we multiply $250 per key, so 250 times 14, which would come out to $35, it will net us around $7 in profit if we were to invest in this item. And since the economy is most likely and most probably like 90% going to recover, we can assume that we are going to make a profit on this item. And this is an example of the items that we have to look for in order to find the right items to invest in to make profit on at a later point in time. So basically, we want to scour the market for these underpriced unusuals in order to flip a profit off of it. As well, if we buy this item, we can see that it jumps up remarkably in price to $45, which will also bring the added benefit of bringing the total average price for the unusual up. And that's the example that we are trying to look for. And there's plenty of unusuals like this. I have found several, and I have invested in one of them, hoping to make a profit, which I will most likely make a profit on, as explained by my latter points. So, in the end, if you missed out on taking advantage of this economic crisis, as you can see all the articles on it, there's still a way to make money from the current situation. I want to be finished by saying that this has to be done as soon as possible, as the economy has already started its recovery from this catastrophe. The glitched hats may be solved, but the prices of unusuals will still be lower than what they have been worth due to the panic that has ensued. However, this is only for a limited time, so take advantage of the situation that is happening right now. And if you have any more questions regarding this, or any suggestions, please feel free to drop a comment below. And if you would also like more Steam market tips and ways to make money on it, then please do subscribe for more. Thank you. This has been DroBlue.